Hey everyone, it's another Wednesday here in the month of October, which means we are in our second week of Never Scream It. My name is Betsy and I'm sitting here with Trent.
Hey guys.
We're coming to you today with your second preview of our Patreon show, Never Scream It 101. We're going through all 10 months of all the episodes we've covered to date this year as we continue our journey to educate ourselves on the vast world that is horror movies.
Every month so far this year, Never Scream It 101 has covered a different subgenre of horror so that we can dabble in a whole lot of different types of horror to find out what we actually like. And this week's preview is going to cover two more subgenres of horror with Lesson 3 and 4 from this year.
For Lesson 3, we went back to 1974 to cover what most consider the original slasher movie because we watched for the very first time the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
And this clip that I pulled from Texas Chainsaw might be the favorite thing I have done with Betsy the entire year. It is so much fun to listen to. But right after that, we're featuring Lesson 4, covering Rosemary's Baby from 1968, a psychological horror movie, which, because we've covered a lot of Ari Aster's movies, we already know that we like psychological horror, so we had to go all the way back to 68.
Right now, if you sign up before the end of October, you can get a discount on your first month.
And that gives you access to not only Never Scream It 101, but the entire catalog of all of our premium content.
So we hope you enjoyed these clips and check out our Patreon.
See ya. Well, you know what I wouldn't do, Betsy?
Kiss me on the bone bench.
I mean, I would if I had a bone bench.
Please don't. I do not want a bone bench.
I kind of want a bone bench, but I don't want a bone bench that is in a house that is like leaking teeth. Like, where did that tooth come from?
You want an ethically sourced bone bench.
Okay,
is
yes.
what you're saying.
Grass-fed,
yep.
cage-free.
Found bones that you've put back together.
Rescued bones.
Yep.
No, what I won't do, Betsy, is travel with a bunch of my friends to a graveyard where my grandparents are buried to ask whether or not their graves were disturbed because apparently there's people digging up corpses, desecrating them, and putting the very, let's just call it fresh body parts on display. Betsy, those fucking corpses were juicy. They're still juicy.
And that's how the movie starts.
That's how it starts.
It just gets weirder from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's like all that shit with like the flashes where they're like taking pictures of the decomposing bodies.
Which
where
again,
it's like police files kind of a thing.
But that's the hitchhiker guy. He had the camera. He was the guy.
Oh,
yeah.
Now that makes sense.
Yeah, he's the one taking pictures of the carcasses.
Yeah, no, I hadn't thought about that. Nope.
You just got that?
Nope. I figured it was like a post-mortem. People are, discovering the crime scene and the cops are taking pictures.
No,
I didn't think about that at all.
He had a job too. He's out of work because of that. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, I wouldn't do this. I would not go off to this graveyard because if Grandpa and Grandma's corpse gets dug up, I don't care. I don't care. I don't think that fucking graveyard should really be a thing. I don't think people should be fucking put in boxes and put in the ground. Cemeteries are a fucking waste of space. There, I said it.
You're just like...
That's my soapbox in this episode.
Cremate me, do what you want with the dust.
I don't fucking care. Do whatever you want with my body. Burn me up. Put me in the ocean. I don't care. I can't care.
What I just heard you say was bone bench. That's what I'm taking away from that.
There you go. Ethically sourced. Oh, boy. I got a clip for this one. All right.
This movie has legs. If I will say anything about it, you can definitely see, and that's kind of the point of us doing this series, is where does this movie lead to other movies? And
Totally.
I just, in the little time I've sat with it, pulled out those two things immediately. And I know there's dozens more other movies that were influenced by Rosemary's Baby.
Well, there's also the idea of, hey, there are secret passages in your house and people are getting in that shouldn't be in there, and everybody around you is in a conspiracy against you, and you think that you're going crazy, but you're not. But you can't tell anybody about this because you do sound crazy.
And when you do tell somebody, they just say, okay, crazy, go back to your husband.
Yeah.
You're just really pregnant. It's prepartum instead of postpartum. They just give it a name
Like
and
that's
say,
a thing.
Well, it probably is because like pregnancy hysteria, I'm sure is very real because
Oh,
your body's
sure.
doing all kinds of crazy things. But
I can understand.
But-
Yeah, I can understand that you're pregnant for 9 months. Sometimes people just don't want it to end. A lot of people, they get pregnant almost immediately afterwards.
or just the fact that you are a housewife who's by herself all the time. Combine all the factors, you might also go a little cuckoo. So in 1968, they just assume you're just crazy. You'll have this baby and everything's going to be fine again.
But then she does, but it's not there. They take it away from her and they just come up with this cockamamie idea that, oh, it died. If you were in a hospital, it would have been okay, but it died.
But you were so hysterical and it's all your fault. And so we couldn't go to the hospital and now you're having a baby at home.
It's all your fault, even though I'm the one who sedated you. I pumped you full of fucking drugs. And all these people just come into the room and she's screaming like murder.
Oh, the chaos in that
Oh
scene.
my God.
Yeah, people you don't know. Why are you all in her apartment?
We're your friends. We're your friends. All of these fucking Satanists come in and drug your ass, and you wake up and it's just your husband there and he's lying to your face. Jesus.
And you can hear a baby crying. You know
Yeah,
you're not insane.
next door.
There is a baby in this building. It is crying. What is going on? No, I don't hear a baby crying. No, I didn't hear a thing.
It is the ultimate in gaslighting.
Yep. And then she's like, still, her body had a baby. Her body is producing breast milk.
Right.
So they're giving her the pump because it's just going to keep happening. And they keep, oh, what do you do with it? We just throw it away.
We just throw it away, but then she starts to test it by putting a dirty spoon in the milk. And they
Don't
say,
do
no,
that.
no, don't do that. Oh, don't worry about it. It's
just
okay.
messy.
It's just messy. Yeah, she knows what's up.
Yeah, she pieces together pretty fucking quick. I don't think my baby's dead. My baby is next door, and I need to figure this out.